Welcome to State Scoop. My name is David Behen. I'm the Director of the Department of Technology Management and Budget and CIO for the state of Michigan. And joining me today is...
Rod Davenport, Chief Technology Officer for the state of Michigan. How do we reimagine the way the state does business digitally? So as part of our legacy application modernization program, our cloud-first strategy, our mobile-first strategy, we're trying to kind of take the interactions of the citizens with government and where we can, in addition to the brick and mortar, kind of move that more into a cyber digital realm.
All right, let me say it differently. We have something called customer-centric government, where really what we're going to do is we're going to use our data and we're going to use the technology that Rod and his great team are putting in together for us. So we really have a mobile-first strategy. We have a big data strategy. We have a cybersecurity strategy. They're all coming together to fundamentally change the way we provide customer service. Really kind of personalize the service. So if you're one of the 9.9 million citizens in Michigan, let's have a real personalized relationship with you.
Steps we're taking to connect the teams digitally regardless of device. We've got some pilots with Slack that are going on in our developer community right now to try to improve the flow of information and kind of provide a centralized repository for lessons learned. In addition, we've got some fairly typical ticketing systems and workflow systems. We've been investigating some knowledge management systems to help us as people are kind of getting into the retirement age and the loss of some of that institutional knowledge.
How are we using cybersecurity to make our workforce more efficient with the technology we're using and the digital stuff? Cybersecurity is embedded in everything we do. Our Chief Security Officer, Rajiv Das, is doing an incredible job. We got a great team. Our public and private partners are outstanding. And it's so everything we do is we talk about cyber now. We have so much data that we have to be very conscious of that. And so we got to make sure cyber's not bolted on like back in the day. But cyber is embedded in everything we do. And so far, I think we've been somewhat successful with that.
From a network perspective, over the past couple of years, we've been embarking on a network modernization path. So we replaced the core switches. Last year, we finished most of our top-of-rack switches. We completed an RFP a few years ago with AT&T to improve our wide area network as well. So I think on our list is to improve, kind of go to the 802.11ac stuff on the Wi-Fi piece inside the buildings. We're looking at the distributed antenna systems maybe to try to get some cell phones in areas where the signal won't naturally penetrate. So some of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's the CTO. Yeah, so how are we going to deliver? What's next, right? And, how are we going to deliver services? It's really, it's what I discussed a little bit earlier. It's really, I call it almost like a concierge service for our citizens. How are we going to give them, how are we going to personalize that interaction with them? And we're pretty excited about the things we've put in place. It's been a journey for us, right? Over the last few years, we've really put together kind of the plan around the security, around the mobility, around the data, around the cloud, and all the things we've been doing. And that's all converging right now. And so the services we'll be able to provide to the citizens of the state of Michigan are very personalized, very customized, and very secure. That's the citizen interaction. We also got to make sure we do that for our 50,000 employees. How do we put the knowledge, skills, and tools in their hands so that they can be successful and really impact the lives of the 9.9 million people we impact every day? So I think Michigan's done a decent job doing that. I think it's only going to get better.